At the beginning of the story, the audience is introduced to a depiction of a dysfunctional family life. The couple has been blessed with 2 children, 1 girl and 1 boy. Their young daughter is unique and named Joy. While most young children enjoy playing, running, and singing, Joy prefers to climb every cupboard in the house. Despite being very young, Joy has an extraordinary ability to climb. Not long after, Joy suddenly climbs toward the window and does something unexpected. "20 years later, Joy is now an adult. When the alarm rings, she prepares for work. In the midst of her busy schedule, she receives a call from her younger brother, Michael, who asks her to pick him up from the embassy because he's in trouble. Although it's already late, Joy still takes the time to pick him up. There, it is revealed that Michael has been living in Africa for 15 years and has only just returned to London. Since it's getting late, Joy invites him to go with her to her office. However, when they are about to leave, Joy's motorbike breaks down, so they are forced to run and catch a public bus.
Technically, I'm not that late.
Technically,
I've got a call to come and get you. And 'cause my boss is a bad word, you wouldn't know who hacked the care home accounts and leaked them.
When they arrive at the office, Joy asks Michael to wait in the lobby while she finishes her work. It turns out that Joy works as a window cleaner in a tall building. Though it may sound trivial, her job is high risk and requires bravery, something Joy has possessed since she was a child.
That's the bit.
Definitely not funny.
Meanwhile, 2 siblings, the owners of the skyscraper, are being interviewed by the media. In a few hours, they will hold a gathering event in the building, which will be attended by wealthy individuals and successful business people.
With me are Jeffrey and Gerald Milton.
Here at Agnian are passionate about cleaner strategies.
Joy remains focused on cleaning the windows, accompanied by a male colleague. They briefly talk about the upcoming gathering event hosted by the 2 siblings and, because of that, they need to finish their work quickly. Joy then instructs her colleague to split up so they can finish the job faster. Several hours later, the sky begins to darken, but Joy is still not finished. Suddenly, she is surprised by Michael's presence on the upper floor. Joy tells him to go back down, because only employees and guests are allowed on that floor. However, Michael refuses, saying he is bored from waiting in the lobby with nothing to do. Joy scolds him because if anyone finds out, she could get fired. Finally, Michael leaves and follows Joy's instructions.
Hi, Joy.
Go on then! Where are you going? Come back!
The scene shifts to inside the building, where the gathering event is about to begin. The guests have all arrived, including the family of the sibling owners. At the same time, a group of masked individuals enters the building. It turns out they have been working together with the guards downstairs, which allowed them to enter with ease.
Before work GPS.
Not long after, Joy contacts the operator to lower the gondola because her work is done. She is also worried about her brother Michael, fearing he might cause trouble inside the office building. However, when the operator tries to lower the gondola, suddenly, after killing everyone in the operator's room, 2 masked individuals hijack the CCTV, electrical systems, and take control of other digital systems. In another room, Alex, the owner, is about to begin his speech when suddenly, a group of masked individuals enters and throws gas that makes everyone struggle to breathe. They give breathing apparatus to Alex and the important guests, then tie them up and seat them in front. The leader of the masked group, Marcus, appears and tells Alex and the guests not to panic because they will not be harmed if Alex follows his instructions. Marcus then realizes that Gary, Alex's brother, is not there and immediately asks where he is. Alex informs him that Gary is on the top floor. Joy finds it strange that she cannot contact the operator and the gondola isn't functioning. She tries to climb up. Meanwhile, Marcus's right-hand man approaches Gary on the top floor, who has also been affected by the gas earlier and is unconscious along with his girlfriend. Marcus's right-hand man gives him a breathing apparatus and forces Gary to go with him. Joy watches this from behind the window. Joy finally realizes that there is chaos in the building, most likely due to a robbery. She screams for help, but her voice cannot be heard because of the great distance.
Help! Hey! Look up!
Back to Marcus's right-hand man, who is now bringing Gary to join the other hostages. Here, Marcus orders his right-hand man, known as Noah, to start extracting all of Alex's and Gary's wealth. It turns out that Marcus's group plans to rob all of Alex and Gary's wealth, which is stored in Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is stored in a flash drive.
We don't want your money, Biff.
We want to save the world.
Finally, Noah kills Alex, even though they had previously agreed not to kill anyone. This enrages Marcus, who confronts Noah about his actions. Noah apologizes and promises not to kill anyone again.
Need people on side.
He agreed no kill.
By accident, Joy finds a bottle of gasoline in the gondola. She spreads the gasoline on the window and lights it, creating an SOS message visible from below. The citizens who see it immediately report it to the police. Marcus's men in the operator room report that the window cleaner outside has caught their attention. Marcus quickly orders Noah to secure the person who is trying to sabotage their mission. Noah finally finds Joy in the gondola. Without hesitation, he contacts the operator to move the gondola so that Joy cannot escape. However, Joy is quick to act. She slips a screwdriver to stop the gondola, making it uncontrollable from the operator's room.
Sweet.
Bring her up. Bring her in.
Cleaner banjacks a cradle. She's stuck.
Meanwhile, Gary hides in a room and tries to contact the police. Unfortunately, Marcus and his men manage to break in and point a gun at him. Marcus hits Gary and orders him not to resist. He promises not to harm anyone if Gary tells him the location of the flash drive containing the Bitcoin. Before Gary can respond, Noah arrives and immediately points a gun at him. Marcus asks Noah to lower the weapon, assuring him that they do not need to kill anyone anymore. But unexpectedly, Noah does something shocking.
We killed one Milton. We can't put the gun down.
You know, I don't think I will.
Gun down or I'll put you down.
Noah wants to replace Marcus as the leader because he has never liked him. Now, Noah feels free to do whatever he wants. He shoots Gary in the leg and takes him back to the interrogation room with the other hostages. Not long after, the police arrive after receiving the SOS signal from Joy. As they are about to rescue her from the gondola, Joy slips and nearly falls. Calmly, she contacts the lead detective on the scene. It turns out they know each other.
Doug?
Yes.
I'm not with them! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Kidding me?
Joy explains that the people who need to be rescued are not her, but the hostages inside the building. She also states that she can still make it to the upper floors without the rescue team's help.
About me, you need to get inside.
You mentioned a them.
In the hostage room, all the hostages have been fitted with bomb vests by Noah. The bombs are connected to his watch and will explode if he dies. He does this because he knows he is surrounded by the police. Noah then calls the lead detective, warning him not to enter or try to thwart his plan. The detective asserts that capturing the robbers is his duty. Noah warns that if he dies, the entire building will explode. The bomb vests on the hostages can only be controlled through his watch. He also admits that he has planted bombs on the lower floors. Despite this, the detective sends in a team to enter the building. However, an unexpected event occurs.
They're far from the only guilty ones.
You're putting them on trial.
Tonight's about consequences.
They're guilty of nothing more than showing up for work.
You know, justice.
Get them back!
Suddenly, Joy contacts the detective and asks about the explosion. The detective explains that everything is related to Noah, who has bombs that can only be connected through his watch. If his pulse stops, the entire building will collapse. Hearing this, Joy asks the detective to stay calm because it's now her turn to act. At this point, it is revealed that Joy is not just an ordinary person. She is a former British Special Forces operative with above-average skills, but she chose to work as a window cleaner because she finds the job more enjoyable and less risky. Joy tries to break the window to enter, but the glass is too thick. Just as she is about to give up, a man from inside breaks the glass and pulls Joy in. It turns out to be Michael, her brother. Overjoyed to see Michael safe, they quickly head to the operations room.
Joey.
There's some crazy stuff going on.
On the way, they are spotted by 3 of Noah's men, and a chase ensues. Joy intentionally lures them into a warehouse. After defeating 2 of them, Joy is held at gunpoint by the last one and nearly surrenders, but suddenly, an explosion occurs. Joy survives, while her opponent is thrown out. Joy and Michael head to the operations room, where they defeat 2 guards. They take control of the CCTV monitors and other digital systems, successfully retrieving the flash drive containing Alex and Gary's Bitcoin balance that was stored in the room.
Insanity. True insanity. I need an update,
Joy then contacts Noah, informing him that the flash drive he's been searching for is now in her possession and offers a trade for the hostages. Noah agrees and waits in the storage room. Before leaving, Joy contacts the detective, letting him know that the systems and networks have been restored, making it difficult for Noah to access them. The detective then sends a team to rescue the hostages. Joy instructs Michael to go to the lobby and wait for the rescue team, while she will meet Noah alone. Initially, Michael refuses, but Joy pleads for her safety, and he agrees.
I'll be right behind you.
I need you.
Don't.
Joy heads to the storage room to meet Noah, but upon arrival, Noah appears with 2 of his men. Reluctantly, Joy must defeat both of them. Meanwhile, the police force successfully enters the hostage room, defeating Noah's men who were guarding it, and rescuing all the hostages, including Gary, who had been fitted with a bomb vest. Joy meets Noah, who asks for the flash drive and promises to release all the hostages. However, Joy doesn't trust him and notices Noah's high-tech watch, which can trigger the bomb if his pulse stops. Soon after, Noah attacks Joy, leading to a physical fight.
I really wish you could see what I see. Make it easy for you. Fucking do it!
In the end, Joy manages to incapacitate Noah, who is left hanging from the building's window. Noah threatens to drop himself so the entire building will explode, but Joy calmly gives him permission. It turns out that during the fight, Joy successfully grabbed the watch and moved it to her own wrist.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess you...
30 minutes later, everyone is evacuated by the medical team. Joy meets with the lead detective, who thanks her. The detective suggests that Joy joined the police force, but she declines, preferring to continue working as a window cleaner.
You did a good job up there. Beats cleaning windows.
Not long after, Michael arrives, and they embrace. Michael shows Joy the flash drive belonging to Gary, which is still in his possession, and admits he will not return it. Joy agrees with her brother's decision. In the end, Michael becomes unexpectedly wealthy without resorting to robbery like Noah and his men.
I have to drive.